Good morning. Well, I woke up this morning and found myself on a new adventure. We made our way up towards Ouray yesterday, north of Silverton, and we're in an area called Ironton, and just kind of up a spur road off of the staging area and the other dispersed camping sites down at Ironton. And it was a little dicey getting up the road. It was dark last night when we came up, and it's a single lane, fairly steep, a little bit tight. I did get some fresh pinstripes on the camper from the branches. Unfortunate, but nature of the beast, I guess. But anyway, this is the view we woke up to this morning. And yeah, that's snow on the peaks in the distance back there. There's still quite a few leaves left on the trees, even though the winds have been howling here a few days ago when a front passed through. But you also notice a lot of dead pine trees on that mountainside there. And I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's due to the pine bark beetle infestation that Colorado has in some areas. So yeah, it's a shame. Otherwise that mountainside would be green and yellow, or green and gold. It would just look absolutely amazing. Still amazing, but sad to see the desecration of the forest by that pest. There's another camping spot right up the road here, just at the top, right above that little pine tree. That's the road we came in on right there. And that's our camp spot. I found this one on iOverlander. I'd like to hike around up here on these roads and check it out further, but we've got weather moving in and potential for flash floods in southern Colorado, so I don't want to be caught. I don't want to be caught in a flash flood, especially on this hillside right here. And then getting back down the road we came up would be not fun. So we're going to pack up and head down to Ouray and mess around in the town for a little bit today. We may go to the hot springs tonight, or we may save that for tomorrow night, not sure yet. But there's a campground up, I think it's called Camp Bird Road, which goes right out of Ouray. There's a little campground up there, so we're gonna see if we can go up there and find a spot later, check it out, and then we may end up, if it's a nice little spot, we may reserve it and then go down to the hot springs tonight, and then go back up there and spend a night tonight. So anyway, we'll keep you posted. But so we're just about to go down into Ouray, check out the town. But this is one of our favorite little spots to come and spend time. We've stayed, I don't know how many weekend trips, and just grab a hotel or something, or we'll go. We would have gone four-wheeling, and we had the rooftop tent at that time, and there's quite a few trails right in here in this area that we would have went on and then just camped out somewhere. So they call this the Switzerland of America. So in the wintertime they have ice walls here. I think they're over there somewhere. Yeah, right over there. Right down there to the left of where you see those vehicles. So they have ice walls from the stream or river that comes off the mountain there, and everything freezes, and they do ice climbing right down there. Very popular. Is located pretty much in a little box canyon. Really pretty. Just walk over here, I'll show you the town. So right over the trees over there is the town of Ouray. That's pretty much the main street right there. Running through town. At the far end is the hot springs. They have several restaurants and hotels that you can stay at here. Very cool spot. beautiful day to be out here sightseeing, huh? Really incredible. Right, Grace wants to go down to her muffin shop and get some kind of muffin she likes, so we're gonna do that. We'll catch up with you later. So we're on our way to Angel Creek Campground, just up from Ouray, and this is what it looks like. Alright, so we're at the second camp spot. It's called Thistledown Campground. It's off of Camp Bird Road, just above Ouray. And a really beautiful place. You can see surrounded by huge mountains. And you can see back above the camper there, just huge peaks all around us. And the aspen trees are just golden right now. They're really beautiful. So we managed to get the truck level. We're hitting the branches of the tree a little bit there, but this is what we did to get the truck level. And then we just put the jacks down a little bit, stabilize everything. I think that'll work fine. Let's go have a look at the creek. And then the plan is we're going to do steaks over the grill that's on the fire ring. So Grace is preparing those. Just some small steaks, nothing big. We're not that hungry. We got pizza the other day and we had some pizza left over, so that's what we had for lunch. Just warmed that up and had leftover pizza. There's a look at the canyon and the mountains and the trees right here. This is really, really beautiful. Nice little creek. And we are actually under a flash flood watch. So we are anticipating some rain tonight and probably tomorrow and into Friday. We're due to leave Friday. Today's Wednesday. So, but we just got that campsite for one night because right over there is another campsite that puts us a little bit closer to the creek. And then actually on the back side of this guy that's parked right here, there's another one that kind of gives us that view right there, which would be awesome. So we might snag that tomorrow if those people move. If not, I mean, the site we have right now is pretty darn good. So, but yeah, we're anticipating some rain tonight, and which would be nice. I never mind when it rains at night. You know, good thunderstorm or lightning storm. You know, I really love that. So as long as it's not giant hail, everything else is pretty all right. So let's go up. I'll show you the fire ring. I've already collected some firewood from across the road in the forest over there. I think it's fairly dry. We're gonna find out. So the campsites are fairly close, but still not too bad. And during the day there is some road noise from the side-by-sides and dirt bikes. But we haven't really got any dust today, so that's been really good. Look what I have created! Fire! Alright, we got a few little steaks on the grill here. Probably going to be flame broiled too, right? I was trying to wait for the wood to burn down, but that might take a while. Try not to burn them. Okay, so we just finished dumping the tanks and filling up with water. We had a little kind of a crisis last night. The toilet got clogged, and we were really unsure what to do about that because we didn't have a plunger. So I watched some YouTube videos and I see these guys sticking like half-inch PEX pipes down and through the toilet, and that's how they unclogged it. Well, of course we don't have any PEX pipe, so I grabbed an aspen tree limb stick about 4.5 feet long and half-inch around, and proceeded to unclog the toilet using that. And what do you know, it worked. So we got our toilet unclogged and everything was fine last night. And then we woke up this morning and Grace went to wash her face, and of course no more water. So we came to Ouray since we're only like 10 minutes away, and we were able to go by this RV park, Ouray Resort, I think, what's it called. And so we able to dump the tanks there and fill up with water, flush the tanks, etc. The thing with Ouray is the city doesn't allow technically a dump station. So at this RV park you can buy a 4-hour pass, and it allows you to set at one of their RV sites which has electric and water and a dump area, and you can use that, and you can use all the other facilities at the RV park for 4 hours. And it's right next to the river, so there's a nice little river walk. There's a restaurant there. The hot springs are, I don't know, 500 feet up the road from there, which we're going to tonight. In fact, if it's not storming and lightning, we're going to try to go to the hot springs tonight. So anyway, we're going to go right now, drive through Ouray, and we're going to go to the Box Canyon Falls. It's a little hike. It's supposed to be really cool, and we're going to do that. And so here's what Ouray looks like. Yeah, again, the Switzerland of America is what the nickname is. But yeah, it's pronounced Ouray, not Ouray. So anyway, all right, we're gonna see if we can find the Box Canyon Falls and check that out. All right, we made it to Box Canyon Falls. She said it's a short hike down to the falls, and there is a steep climb trail we can do right there that takes you to the top, but I'm not sure we'll do that. Yeah. Grace said we always come to Ouray, but we've never been here. It's quite funny. Yep. Yeah. For tall people. So Box Canyon Falls is really cool. We are now going to the top of that, and in order to do that, we have to climb up this staircase and continue up a rocky trail for a quarter of a mile at 10,000 foot elevation. So anyway, town of Ouray, really scenic view from here. Some lucky guy right there. Got that pretty sweet house, huh? Alright, continuing up. Got a little sanctuary here with an emergency phone if you feel like you're gonna have a heart attack. Lots of graffiti from over the years. Pushing forward. There is a trail by our campsite, but most likely it's going to be raining by the time we get back. So the hiking is what we're doing right now. That's about what you're going to get. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Thanks. All right, here we go. Rocky section.
For long legs.
Yeah.
That's for the skating, right?
Good thing we're young. Ha 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 ha. Rewarded by an amazing view. I don't know if you can see the police cars right down there, but they're turning everyone around. That's going towards Silverton. So apparently there must be a pretty nasty wreck. Hopefully almost there. Getting closer. It's starting to rain a little bit. So Ouray, by the way, is quite touristy in the summertime and fall, springtime. There's a lot of people that move through the town and visit. And wintertime's a little different. It's incredibly beautiful and not so crowded, which is nice. All right, we made it to the top. Incredible views up here. It is starting to rain. Forecast is panning out. Let's go see what it looks like. My beautiful wife, Grace, doing selfie poses. So this canyon is actually an ancient fault line. That's how it was formed millions of years ago. And the water continues to erode it. So, very cool place. So this bridge we're walking on, you can see right through it, all the way to the bottom. be a heck of a fall. And down there is where we were just a few minutes ago. And you can see the rain coming. Let's go see what
Hello.
Crazy. So this is a very cool little feature. It's a nice little tunnel going right through the mountain. Very cool. Just a little over 5 feet height in here. Yeah, so Grace can pretty much stand up. I cannot. Hey, but at least we're not getting wet. Ow, just hit my head. Oh, let's see what this is. Okay, so the trail continues on around that way. Alright, let's go down and see what's over there. Maybe these nice people will tell us what's around the corner. So the couple said it's maybe a half mile around the corner and there's another waterfall. So, as I told you guys, this is our hiking because once we get back to the camp spot, it's probably going to be pouring rain. And so this is our best chance to do hiking and not pouring rain. Grace is scared of heights. Alright, so we're still making our way up the mountain, trying to find that other waterfall. Not exactly sure if we're going the right way. The maps are almost unreadable, but we do have a really phenomenal view. It's a trailhead right there. Oak Creek, Twin Peaks trailhead. And if you remember, I mentioned Ouray's in a box canyon. Well, they even have a sign that says Box Canyon. And it lights up at night. For any pilots that are flying, find themselves coming through here, hopefully they can read that sign and make a turn and get back out. Otherwise, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Some beautiful fall colors here. Very pretty. Like I said, I don't know if this is the correct way to the waterfall or not, but we're going to walk this way for a little bit and find out. Some of the local wildlife. Alright, well, we didn't find the waterfalls. The other waterfalls, it's on a different trail. So, we did have some really awesome views. You can see there in the background, which I've already showed most of them already, so Anyway, we're heading back down to the truck, and that'll probably take us about, I don't know, an hour, 45 minutes or something. And then Grace wants to eat dinner early, so we're gonna have Mexican food. And then after that, we are going to the hot springs for an hour, 2 hours maybe. And then after that, we're going back to the camp spot. So the rain has stopped for now. There is supposedly more rain on the way. And so we changed camp spots from last night to a different one today, or for tonight. And it should be more level. Hopefully I don't have to put rocks under the tires again, or have that issue, especially if it's raining later on. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, we're gonna head back down to the truck and probably catch back up at the hot springs. Here's another view. It's really amazing here. It's again, it's funny that Grace and I have been here probably a dozen times, and we've never walked this trail or any of the trails right here, just in and around town. So guess we didn't know what we were missing, huh? That's really pretty. There's a camper way down there. Yeah, so apparently this trailhead right here, this is the one that goes to the other waterfall. And it is pretty steep and rocky, and I don't think either one of our knees could take it anymore today. Plus, we didn't bring water. We don't have bear spray with us. I mean, obviously we're very close to town, but there are still bears in the area, and I don't want to get up somewhere too far away and, you know, an accident happen or something, and then we're stuck without water. And although we do have cell service, but anyway, too many red flags to go that far. All right, we'll catch back up later. Well, so I guess you can gather by now that we didn't make it to the hot springs. The hot springs were actually closed for maintenance and cleaning, so we just ended up coming back. Well, we had dinner, and then we ended up coming back and just staying in a truck for the rest of the night. It did start raining, and it's been raining, I guess yesterday afternoon, all through last night, and all this morning. So we are packing up and gonna head back home. It's been a nice little camping trip. I do enjoy the rain, and we did have a fantastic spot here, right by the creek. I'll edit that out, maybe. Anyway, until next time, guys, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stay safe out there, be adventurous, and get out there. We'll see you next time.